wanna chill and keep my hand around $100 bill. I don't wanna ill, I just wanna chill and keep my hand around $100.
Large Professor is the hip hop what niggas think Dr. Dre is for hip hop.
On some beat making shit, cats can't see him. He's a big influence on me, on my production, you know what I mean? I could just be around and watching and it's like, damn, that's crazy.
Large is a b-boy, man. Large, he takes this hip hop shit serious.
His ear for detail is ridiculous.
This is how I do, not 3 or 2, but 1 nigga from Queens full of hip hop fiends all over. Gas a honey up to let me young clover. And this time around, check how I get down as I go the extra mile, raise a call loud. Born up in Harlem ever since I've been destined for stardom. So move over, bacon. It's the anti-faking, beat making.
Lost Professor, the Mad Scientist, XP, Main Source, you know, Nas. Just mad production, man. Tribe Called Quest, Busta Rhymes, a lot of 90s hip hop, New Millennium hip hop, all that, man. New York hip hop, definitely. Lost Professor originated from me, knowledge and lessons in the 5% culture, Nation of Islam. I was then known as Prince Infinite Loverlaw, and then from knowledge and lessons, you know, just picking up the mic and spitting, just came to the name of Large Professor. It was just like, yo, Large Pro, you know, when you flipping it and you just spitting it like freestyle kind of thing. And then I just started building on that, you know, and just kept building from there, like just kept building, you know. In the Nation of Islam, people tend to exalt themselves and their titles and their attributes. And so I just stayed in that vein and just, yo, Large Pro, Large Professor.
Now, I've never been one to knock the next man for getting his, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I do realize that hip-hop is now a form of showbiz. But this has always been something with which you have to be true. So in the year of 1992, now this is how we do. At the age of 19, heard the scene, a lot of MCs that do not come clean. Frontin' on dealing hard times and rhymes. You see them in the streets and you see no signs of the hell. And they get on stage and tell some old cornball war story. Ring the bell. Word. You're faking the funk. Talking that extra hard junk, you're probably a punk. And I'ma let you know that this way you just don't cut with the artificial flow. Neek The Exotic, breakbacks and necks. When fakers try to front, they'll get smoked like blunts. My rhymes penetrate like skunk. And your word up, I think they're faking the funk. You're faking the funk. Yo, you're faking the funk. You're faking the funk. Yo, you're faking the funk.
You know, when you're reaching out to dudes and, you know, you might see another artist and you say, yo, you know, I want you to listen to this, so, yo, I'm trying to get on. You know, hip hop is a street culture, so you just feel like you see somebody in the street, like you can approach them and you think that, you know, it's a street thing, but after you cross that line and then it starts turning into a profession, you know, people take it on another level. They take it to another level, and it's like, yo, call the office, or yo, do this or do that. And you know, it's the usual everyday thing that everybody go through, man. Just like, you know, all the street stuff, man, and just trying to get yourself out there, man. Like I went through the same kind of stuff, man. Just please listen to my demo type stuff, definitely. There's a lot of memories, man, but I remember it was one time, like, cause he was staying in Flushing a lot while he was doing the Illmatic album, and around my way out in Queens, and he let me hear One Love, and after he and Q-Tip knocked it out. And I remember, no, as a matter of fact, it was New York State of Mind. It was New York State of Mind. And he let me hear the joint, and he said, so now I'm jetting through the building lobby, and it was full of children, probably couldn't see as high as I be. And like, when I heard that he put them two together in it rhyme, like, I remember laughing mad hard, man, and just bugging out. He always would come out of the norm, you know, as far as like with the words that he would rhyme. You know, and it'd be like, yo, it was always very impressive, and that's what always made me have faith in Nas, definitely. Tupac, I would work with Tupac. You know, we was real cool. You know, every time I seen him out in the city, every time I see him ATL, wherever we was at, you know, he just showed mad love, man. He'd be like, yo, Professor, man, yo, you know what I mean? Just always, you know, yo, man, this is my man, Professor, this is my man, Main Source right here. Like, and when you got that, you know, like the music will just flow, man. So, like, that would have been hot. You know, even Big, man, even Big was cool, man. Like, Big, I catch Big, he be there with bust the rhymes or whatever and just be like, yo, man, yo, I need beats or something like that. And, you know, I'd be like, yo, of course, like, but we never get to do that. Prior to making a beat, you just gotta have the feeling, man. You just gotta have the feeling like, yo, I'm gonna hook this up. What happens for me though is maybe I'll be sitting down or I'll even be asleep, laying down, resting or whatever, and a sound will come into my mind and it'll be like, yo, I gotta hook this up. I gotta hook this record up, or I gotta hook this song up. And I'll just get going from there, definitely.
Got you looking out of sight, and even when dim, you look fit, firm, and trim. I can't front sexy, I'm like heavens to Betsy. And that's not
first beat machine, well, sampler that I ever put my hands on was a Casio SK1. It was a little keyboard, and you had little 2-3 seconds on it, and just, you know, you got to really manipulate that joint. It was a little keyboard, man. Like, that was the first joint that I had to really mess with, like start formulating my little samples and things like that. Definitely. My joint right now is the MPC 1000, man, because coming from like where everything was all super big and super brolic, like that little joint, man, like you could almost fit that in your back pocket and just roll, you know. So I'm definitely feeling that right about now.
sizzling, scorching, torching, blazing. Hot, sizzling, scorching, torching, blazing. Hot, sizzling, scorching, torching, blazing. Flaming new sound for flushing the Beijing. Hear it on the radio, see it on the stage.
Things that inspire me, man, for my rhymes is just my interest in the English language and slang, writing. You know, like we grew up hip hop saying all kinds of different words and slang. This is for us. Like, this is our language, you know what I mean? Like, I don't speak all these different languages, so my language is slang. And I did go to school and I did pay attention, so I listen, and then certain words, I can say certain words in there because I know what it means, you know, the idiosyncrasies of the, you know, and things like that. Like I could throw a word like that and then bring it right back to the slang, you know, and it just be like, yeah, that's right there.
Still on it, $100 bill on it. So stop, drop out of my way. You been cornered, money bankroll. Always something funky on the ankle. What we provide for the game, another angle. The brim on the Kango got me launching words that's out of this world. Advance, I got the urge for another one. London run in the palace, cutting rolling notes one-on-one. Blending.
The main difference to my hustle now is I'm more relaxed with it. Like, I'm not trying to go out here and conquer the world anymore or anything like that. Like, not that I was before, you know, but you just feel like, yo, I want to go out here and I just want to, and it's not even about that, man. Like, the music is cool, going out here doing shows is cool, making money is cool, man, but it's really all about God, man. And you know, I'm good with that now, man. I'm good with just adding on to his story and just building on that level right there. So I just flavorfully do things now. Like, I ain't just trying to work with any old everybody old kind of thing. Like, I'm trying to do some flavor things out there and just, you know, put it out there the right way, man. Like, where it's natural, organic. Like, Neek The Exotic, myself, we brothers. So we really hang out, we really chill, like, so it's natural. Like, that's the kind of things that I'm trying to do these days. It's like things that's naturally, like, I I would still go into a studio with someone who I don't really rock with like that, and we can make music, you know, on a professional level. But I prefer to make music with people who I really hang out with and who I chill with and things like that.
Large Pro is the type of dude, man, like, he just give you the shirt off his back, man. He's a real straight up dude, man.
I used to go to his crib and just sit and watch him do beats like most of the day. Just sit and watch the dude all day. And you know he gotta be an incredible dude. When you working with incredible icons like Kool G Rap and Eric B and Rakim while you in high school, that dude was a kid genius. Cause I wouldn't know how to act if I was doing a beat for like Kool G Rap or Eric B and Rakim while I was in high school. Man, you know how much pussy that would have got me?
He's one of the most underappreciated gifts that rap has ever had. Like when you think about it, like he gave us Nas, he gave us Akinelli, he gave us the Main Source album. The industry deserves a big middle finger to just on the strength. There's no way Large Professor shouldn't be an A&R. You know what I'm saying? Or if he's not an A&R now, he should have been an A&R in 95. I mean, think about it. He's responsible for, he had more production on Illmatic than anybody. And that's one of the best albums ever.
Still on it, $100 bill on it. So stop, drop out of my way. You been cornered, money bankroll. Always something funky on the ankle. What we provide for the game, another angle. The brim on the Kango got me launching words that's out of this world. Advance, I got the urge for another one. London run in the palace, cutting rolling notes one-on-one, blending it back with that high explosive king rap. The map isn't safe no more. We on tour off.